She found me on Craigslist when I was a 2-year foreigner. A social security card screaming in carbon letters, "Do not hire under the penalty of law." So I was working as seamstress for hire for rich women in Birmingham, with closets the size of my old country and yet nothing to wear. They liked my silence, the discretion of my hands, the 1,000-yard stare I wore for a face. They taught me how to keep my place. Paid me leftovers, gas money, and last season's shoes. They taught me for their kind, and like my kind, starvation was a necessary choice. She has the name of old steel money and golden plaques on lobbies of hospitals and libraries all over Birmingham. She wants me to construct her a white noise replica of her mother's wedding dress. Same color, same petite constricting size. She says she intends to fit, that is shrink, fast enough on time for the wedding. When I say, "Miss, I would be more than happy to build you a gorgeous gown in your own beautiful size," after all, I believe in making clothes for the body, not the other way around. She turns her back to me, an angry ship, the mast of her spine protruding beneath designer sails of silk. I am blasphemy and untruth to say she doesn't have to mold bones to fit inside the cavern of that dress, to unholy the garment, to shun it as a cathedral of trimmed women's voices. What would I know, coming from burning bush, what it means to come from evergreen bristle? Southern girls been raised on that religion, duty, to be pretty, worthy, to be seen, believing only in the gospel according to mirrors. They wait for her everywhere, all clean cut and white shirt smile, like a pack of Latter-day Saints, always ready to recruit. She wants to know if I'll help her, but all I can hear is my grandmother's voice. The words she first said to me, the first time she sat me behind the sewing machines, "Boye bukurin, moseshkatra, make beauty, do not destroy it." But the number she writes on my price tag is followed by way too many zeros to ignore. Thus begins our ritual. She comes to try the dress often, asks me to zip her in. My mouth is a hot tub full of dumb bridesmaids when I say suck in. And when the zipper's teeth still don't meet, she becomes closed doors and running water. I stand in the middle of the room, trapped. I swear, I cannot understand how someone can have everything and yet be so miserable. I am unfair. I want to tell her to come out. I want to threaten to shred this dress with the fangs of my shears. I want to tell her to shut the hell up. Like she already hasn't. I don't know how to tell her about my country, about rape camps, about mothers and daughters in the same room, same men breaking into them again and again with hammers, branches, fingers of big trees, molding their bones of the shame they'll have to wear. 7 generations of shattered blood. I want to tell her 2 years in this country means nothing in the sea of unforget. I'm 2 years of unwords, unpoems, undone. I am a lost narrative thread. My sewing machine cannot stitch like a typewriter. It cannot master the dialect of my longing. Its jaws are tight with tension. They were not built for words. The needle is an unreliable tongue piercing through my solitude. The foot storms relentlessly through yards and yards, lost in translation. I don't know how to tell her. I don't ever want to finish this cursed dress because I have seen what wearing shrapnel can do to a woman's landscape. But then I think of my own fears, of deportation, a semester's entire tuition, my own wedding plans. So I sew for her again by night, when the radio plays static to kill the unbearable silence of a city that once used to fight people with bursting water and unmuzzled dogs, a city ran by her grandparents, their steel furnaces, their luncheons with a governor. In the morning, when the humidity starts creeping through the back door, like the memory of violence neither one of us can escape, I see my grandmother's face on the window pane, folded upon mine, and I am ashamed of myself. What must she think of me? Getting paid to zip a woman inside her own steel cage.
Oh my God.
The day I handed over the dress, my silhouette slipped a murderous quiet through the kitchen back door, once used by her family's black maid. And that, I swear upon the life of my own children, is the last time I ever handed a woman a weapon against herself.